Hello everyone, this is Jimmy Wu from ProWork Pacific Inc., your licensed architect. Thank you for watching our video. If you like our video, please give us a like or leave us some comment, and also you can subscribe our video channel so when we have new video, then you'll be noticed. Today, we would like to talk about one topic. This is like a subtopic, it's not really like a big itself, but we're getting questions from owner. They're asking us, hey, Jimmy Wu, we want to hire, we see your ad, we see your video about third-party review, and we wonder, since we pay you for the third-party review, how do we, can, save money? Well, we can see that we might save time, but since we pay you, how can we save money? Because we spend more money for getting our permit, isn't it? This is an interesting question, and today I'm illustrate a little bit more or explain how do we help owner, how do you get benefit from third-party review. When you hire us for as a third-party review, we do help you to save time. Now compare with regular permit review. Now today we talk about more like for brand new house construction, which is we're going for E-plan. For brand new house construction, the time difference to obtain a permit will roughly, in our experience, is we save about 4 to 6 months for regular house permit. Now, for some special type or more complicated type permit, it would more different or bigger gap. I would say in our experience, I see someone they have been stuck in DPP for over years or over for even 18 months to waiting for getting a permit without getting third party, just regular. So we don't go that extreme. When we go extreme cases, like involve many other factor. For example, if owner you hire a unqualified design professional, which is not a professional, it's just a draftsman, and he doesn't know about code, and he just try to draw something for you and try to get a permit, and he doesn't know how to address comment, and then also happen, your project is a complicated issue, then both sides will make your permit become for a long time, right? So we don't go that extreme. We just go for regular. Let's say you have an architect on board, and you do a acceptable quality drawings, and then we go with versus like DPP regular review and third party. So the time difference we're looking at about like 4 to 6 months. Good time is about like 6 months, actually 6 month difference. So with this 6 month difference or saving time, how do you get benefits? Okay, first of all, talk about is now remember when getting a permit, a lot of homeowners they currently you're renting in some place. You live in your apartment, you live in some other place, which is you're paying rent, right? And then when the time the house was built, finished, then you can move in, right? Now before you move in, after you buy the land, right? You buy the old house and demolish the house, or get the permit, right? You need demolish and construction, right? So from the time you buy the house, you're paying double payment. I mean, double means you're paying one side your rent, right? And the other side you're still paying mortgage, right? So you're paying both. Until when you move in, that means your house finished. When you move in, then now you're only paying mortgage, right? So now by hiring third-party review, if we can help you to save, move faster and save about 4 or 6 months time. Look at this. Now, if you a whole family, you're renting a space, let's say 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, average would be you're paying $2,000 per month rent. Now, if we save you 6 months, over there, by that is $12,000, right? That means you reduce your expense for $12,000. Now, this is one kind of saving. And second, now for example, now we have talked about ADU. So we have some client, they building a house, SFD single family dwelling, and with an ADU. So that means the ADU can help the owner to collect rent in future after they build. Now, if we save the time for getting permit, let's say 6 months again, now that means you can start collecting rent from this ADU 6 months earlier, right? Now, again, 1-2-bedroom, 800 square feet ADU, we're looking at about maybe around also average about $2,000 rent. You're giving 2-bedroom, right? Two bedroom, 2 bath. So I would say between 16 to 8, 1,600 to 2,000. Let's say we use 2,000, easy for calculation. Okay, now if you move in earlier 6 months, that means you can start collecting rent earlier. 6 months earlier. For these 6 months, how much you collect, right? Easy, right? 12,000 again, right? So now you move in earlier by 76 months. You save the $12,000 of the extra rent you're paying, and you collect the $12,000 more because you can move in earlier. So 1 plus 1 minus, that is about 24,000 already. That's how much you save. Instead of if you move in later, that means if you obtain your permit like 6 months later or even more. So more delay on your permit, you lose more money, right? So now another one is more to the physically is about construction. Construction, even the time we're talking about like annually, okay, we have construction inflation. That means the labor, material. Now our material is keep going up every year. By this year, whoever give you the price this year, if your construction won't be, cannot be started or your permit gets stuck for another year, pretty much your contractor will come back to you know what, last year I gave you the number not going to work. Or we got to charge you more because this year labor costs get more, material costs get more, right? So we're looking at about a general inflation, maybe about 3% a year. Now, you 6 months, right? So you maybe have about 1.5% or 2%. But don't forget, now if your house, like let's say 3,500 square feet house, now which is you have a 5,000 square feet land and you can build up to 3,500 square feet. Now, if we talk about like medium, middle range about construction costs, $100.50. Now, we know that some houses cost more, right? More than $150. Now, but we use $150, for example. Now, if you have 3,500 square feet house, so total your construction cost is roughly more than $500,000, right? $525,000. Let's say we do $500,000. Okay, for $500,000. Now, if you have you delay your permit time, right? That means your construction day could postpone, maybe 6 months. So that could be your contractor come back to ask you, charge you more, or versus when if you can price, give the contractor to price your project now versus 6 months later, you give the same set of drawing to your contractor to give you a price. You're probably that there will be about maybe 1.5% or maybe 2% difference. Now, by that, with amount $500,000 construction, we talk about $10,000 difference. So on that, now you can see that if you can get your permit, with our third-party review, if you can save time about 6 months for your brand new construction, think about that, right? You save expense because you can move in earlier, right? You save about 12,000. If you get ADU, or somebody does it, but some people owners they do get ADU, right? Then you can start collecting rent earlier. There's another 12,000, right? And also is the construction cost, right? You also because you come earlier, so your cost will be cheaper. Maybe you can save another 10,000. Think about this, $32,000. Now look at this one is because if you compare what you pay for third-party review service. Now there's your consideration, right? Now you evaluate that. Does it worth to? Or or you say, oh, I don't really care. I just go regular. I'd rather spend this extra money. Now this is your choice. But when customer asks me, I explain how, as a third-party review, how do we help owner to save money by actually saving their time too. Now, if you have more questions, don't hesitate to call us or contact us for our more information. Or you can visit our website. We can have more different video under our FQA. Maybe we can explain you more about different situation about construction in Honolulu. Thank you very much.